and they determine that they don't need to be reasonable because the HOA doesn't have to be reasonable. Can the HOA tow a car out of my driveway because I don't have a proper decal, because the HOA won't let me get a proper decal because I don't own this car, it's actually a company car? I will start by saying I am not an expert on HOAs, and I am very biased against HOAs. I don't like them. I think they're very useful in very limited circumstances, but the vast majority of the time, they're a limitation on freedom and the ability to use your property for what you want to use your property for. And if you are not in power in that HOA, it creates all sorts of headaches like this of like, guys, you're being unreasonable. But if they don't agree, they don't agree, and they determine that they don't need to be reasonable because the HOA doesn't have to be reasonable. It's a pretty frustrating circumstance to be in. I think if you're on the receiving end of that, the only way to actually get to an answer of what the rights and responsibilities are is to read the agreement, because it's going to be governed by contract. You should have some sort of bylaws as well as, a chartering agreement of some type. You should be able to go to HOA meetings to be able to get more information and ask questions about the rules of the HOA. So the only way to really figure it out is to look at those details. But in general terms, when you're talking about a contract, people can agree to all sorts of stuff. And, that you can't park your company car in your driveway if you want to live in this neighborhood is not the type of public policy thing that's like so over the top that you've got like a constitutional right to park the company car in your driveway. So it might be that there's nothing you can do other than try to persuade the other members of the HOA that this is a bad rule and the rule should be changed. So it's unfortunate. I hope that's helpful. Until next time.